Today we are going to continue looking at the distance formula on a coordinate plane. So let's review what the distance formula is. It's the square root of rise squared plus run squared. Remember, rise over run, if we are going from 2 points, it's up or down for rise, and running is right to left. So up or down, right to left. So let's look at some example problems. Number 1, we have 2 points here. We need to find this distance. So we need to know what our rise is and what our run is. So how far up are you going? See, we're going 1, 2, 4, 5. So we are rising 7. How far over are we going? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're running 6. And we do not have to think of positives or negatives. Everything is just going to be positive. So we have the square root of rise squared, which is 7 squared, plus our run, which is 6 squared. 7 squared is 49 plus 36. We're going to take the square root of that. So we need to figure out what 49 plus 36 is, and that is 85, and we have to take the square root of it. So you're going to have to use your calculator and find what the square root of 85 is. You type that in, you're going to get 9.215, which, if we're just simplifying to the first decimal, which we call the tens place, it's just going to be 9.2 is our distance. Let's look at number 2. We need to know what our rise and our run is. So how far up are we going? We're going up 1. And then how far over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go back to our formula. Square root of rise, 1 squared, plus our run squared, so 9 squared. 1 squared is 1, plus 9 squared is 81. It's still the square root of it. So 1 plus 81 gives us 82. We have to take the square root of it. So we're going to have to use our calculator again and figure out what the square root of 82 is. And that gives us, rounded, 9.1. Okay, let's look at number 3. Let's find our rise and our run. So our rise, we are going up 1. Our run is 2. So we're going to do the square root of our rise, 1 squared. Oops. Try that again. Okay, square root of 1 squared plus the square root of 2 squared. So 1 squared is 1, plus 2 squared is 4. So we have to find out what the square root square root of 1 plus 4 is? It's going to be the square root of 5. We have to figure out what that equals. By using a calculator, the square root of 5 is 2.236, which rounds to 2.2. Number 4, we have a straight vertical line. So the nice thing about our vertical lines is we can just count. How far up are we going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our distance is 6 of that line. Same thing goes with horizontal lines. How far over are you going? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last problem we're going to look at today for number 6. Do it the same way. How far up and how far over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do the square root of 5 squared plus 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. Still the square root of it. 25 plus 25 gives us 50. And we have to find the square root of 50. And so by using our calculator again, the square root of 50 is 7.07, which, if we round, is 7.1. And there you guys go. That is how you're going to find the distance of a line or from 2 points on that line on a coordinate plane.